Hi there, Tom Mary with Workman's Dashboard here. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you one of my favorite features in our app, and that's the copy job function. There's many reasons why you might want to copy a job. Sometimes you have recurring work. So in this example that I'm going to show you, we have the Valley View Apartments. We performed this work for them back in 2014. And they want us to come back and do either the same work again or maybe some slightly different work. Another reason you might want to copy a job is sometimes you might need to split a job into two, just if part of the job is going to happen immediately and part of it is going to get delayed. So in the case of our asphalt contracting business, sometimes we get contracts in the late summer or the fall, and there's part of the work that we can do immediately, and some of the stuff might need to wait 6 or 8 months before we can have proper weather to do that. So it's nice to have an automated way to split jobs apart or to create duplicates of the same job. So let me show you how this works. This is the Valley View Apartments, like I said, that we did back in 2014. The customers called again and they want us to do some more work out there. So we can click our copy job function right here, and we have an option to either copy everything associated with that job, which I'll explain here in a minute. There's some things you want to watch out for there. Or you can click this custom tab and just bring over the specific things that you want. So just for simplicity, I'm going to go ahead and show the everything tab. So this is going to pull everything included with the job that we're copying over to the new job. A few things to be a little cautious of. So it's going to pull over any dates. So if you had any deadline dates or completion dates, and even your bid date from the job you're copying, it's going to bring all that stuff over. So more often than not, you're going to need to update some of those things if you do copy everything over. It's also going to pull over all your line items. So sometimes you might be doing the exact same scope of work again. Sometimes you might not be doing that. So you may or may not want to bring that over. With your notes also, typically the notes are related to the specific occurrence of a project, but if they're not, you can bring all those over also. So this field here where we have 1, that's the number of copies of the job that we want to make. In the course of our contracting business, more often than not, we just want to make 1 copy at a time. But you could create as many copies as you wanted to. You could create 5 copies of this job at one time. So once you have all your inputs set up here, we click copy job, and it's going to pull up our new job. You'll notice that the job name, Valley View Apartments, it put the phrase copy 1 up here. If we had made 5 copies of this job, each job would be named with the proper copy 1, copy 2, copy 3, and so forth and so on. So I probably want to replace that text. Just for simplicity, I'm going to call this 2016. That's a better name for me rather than leaving that placeholder copy 1 text in there. I'd rather refer to this as, this is a bid that's going to happen in 2016. A few other things that I might want to change. Because I did do the copy all, I want to take my completion date out of here, for example. I want to create the bid date to be today's date rather than that date back in, oops, I went way too far, rather than that date back in 2014. So today is March 2nd, 2016. I'll go ahead and leave that priority high in there. That also was copied over. We click Save Update there. I'm going to go in the bid line items. Let's just say, for argument's sake, that this job is going to be a completely different scope of work. So I'm going to go ahead and delete all of these old line items. And I'll click Delete Selected. So there you have it. We use the copy job function to take a historical job with all of our information so that we didn't have to start from scratch. And we just quickly brought all that information over into a new job. Until next time.